Hey, Sherry. How are you doing, Miss Elvis? Oh, let me put my feet up. I have a tiny stool underneath my table here. Hey, Gail. Hi, Janice. Oh, I hope everything's working. I moved all my stuff to my other computer. Can you guys hear me okay? I'll explain why I'm asking. Hi, Leslie. Great. Good. Oh. Seems like it's been forever since we were together. Hi, Adria. A lot of stuff going on. Busy work, stuff at the house, stuff with the animals, stuff with the weather. You name it. It's been going on. Hey, Dale. Can't talk about the heat, huh? Well, if we talk about the heat, maybe it'll warm you up. You gotta think positive. Yeah, around here you have to talk about the heat. Ada, hi, good to see you. You're cruel. Well, let me tell you about cruel. Okay, just so that you can feel better, Dell, just so you can feel better, that at least you're cold. Right now, last time I looked, there was over 1 million people in Texas who do not have electricity, and it's over 100 degrees. And let me tell you, so that you can have a little compassion, Susan and Betty are two of those people. They have no electricity ever since the storm. They haven't had it. And with the heat index today, it was 107 with no air conditioning. So, which means, this is, I think, what, the third day or the fourth day? I've lost track. I don't remember now when the storm hit. When did it hit, Leslie? Was that Sunday? Sunday, I think. I can't remember now. Yeah, Janice. They had to sleep in the car to put the air on so that they, could sleep. And then, of course, then you have to go look for gas. I was looking at the gas lines, um, and people are in line just trying to get gas. Okay, so Monday morning, yeah. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days already, 3 full days without any, you know. And so I think about them, obviously, because we know them and we care about them. But then you think about like convalescent homes, rehab homes where you have people that are ill or, physically need help. It's crazy. It's crazy down there. She feels ungrateful. Oh. No, sometimes we need perspective. That's all. Just a little perspective sometimes. I would think they'd have generators in those places, Gail, but sometimes our common sense does not translate into other people's lives. Yeah. So she's going to be able to explain to us the difference Now remember, a couple of years ago when they had that deep freeze, and what was it, like 4 days, 5 days, something like that? They had no electricity again, but they were freezing. It was a deep freeze. Their pipes froze, all kinds of stuff. So now it's going to be okay, which is worse, Susan? The heat or the cold? I don't know what I would guess. I don't know. The way I look at it, I guess, well, I don't know. I really don't know. I think when it comes to, I'm thinking because, I have asthma. So if I could only breathe one cold air or hot air, I'd rather have cold air because, it feels better on my lungs. But I don't know about, but I don't know about, you know, I don't know. I don't know. No, she's not, Jamie. They don't have electricity yet. She doesn't have internet. She doesn't, yeah. She doesn't have anything. Poor thing. So I think she's going to have a GoFundMe for a generator. Oh, she thought she might get one when they got that freeze. I guess she talked herself out of it. But I know, Jamie, it's stinking hot. Yeah. Oh, see, Carly, yeah. Now, see, my bones feel better when it's warm than when it's cold, but I can breathe better when it's cold than when it's hot. So it's a toss up breathing or bones. What a choice. Oh, that's right, Gail. It's not getting any better anytime soon. So, oh, yeah, she said that they had to get in line for ice. I mean, for gas. And they were on the hunt for the for some ice. Oh, I know, Gail. That barometric pressure, it affects. Yeah, I can see it on the dogs too, because they each well, the older one, Busta, has arthritis, and the other one has a little bit, and you can tell when the weather's changing. You can tell by the movement in their neck and their leg and everything. I know, Jamie. 2 weeks without power. That speaks to you, 5 days. Wow. Um, to answer your question, Janice, I think so because um they only go out to go to the bathroom and they come right back in. And they used to stay outside in the yard, even when it was, even when it's warm. Busta likes to lay out in the sun when it's hot. Nope, he comes right back in. And it used to be because we leave our dogs in the house, when we go out. And we had to go out, several times, obviously, since we had to put Sammy down. And it used to be when we were just in the garage, all three dogs were at the back door, yep, 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 outside we're home. Now that Sammy's not around, sometimes they don't even wake up. They're what watchdogs? They're not even at the back door. So he was kind of like the instigator of everything, and they just kind of like went along for the ride with him. And now, it's like, no, we don't know if you're here, if you're gone, we're asleep. Don't ask us to bark. I told Richard, it's like we don't even have dogs. Like we have two cats that sleep all day. Yeah, they'll find their new normal. We've seen, because we've had so many groupings, of dogs over the years, because gotten a lot of rescue dogs. And so they've overlapped each other. And yeah, they definitely do grieve. And they each have their different way of showing it. But, and they get over. I mean, some of them were never really 100% the same, because they fed off of each other's personalities. And so I guess they kind of reverted back to their independent personality. But, oh, Richard has never stopped talking about getting another dog. In his mind, 3 dogs is a pack. And if you have dogs, you should provide them with their natural environment, which is a pack. So I don't say nothing. Who knows what's going to happen? I never say never. But for sure, we can't get a big dog because it was really, really hard managing, Sammy, because he was about 95 pounds. Even, I mean, at the point when he was losing weight and everything, he was 95. So, yeah. And the other 2 that we have, let's see, Roxy I forget what she weighed when we took her in. I think Roxy is 80 pounds and Bust is 75. That's our limit. That's about it. Okay, so this is where we left off the tunnel book. This is where we left. And I didn't do anything at all. Nothing at all. Where we left it is we had cut these out and we had glued them. I just put them on some file folders just to give it a little, not so it wouldn't be so flimsy. In other words, I don't like putting it on real stiff cardboard because then it starts to add to that weight, you know. But if you like that look and that feel, well, no problem. Whatever works for you, because it'll work. Because this actually is kind of a little flimsy because it is so wide and there's very little left. But hey, we're going to live with that. Okay, so then what we had done right before we left off, we got this piece of file folder and we went ahead and I think it was every inch we scored it. And then I thought, well, you know what? Let's put some of those page things on, thingamajiggers on there. Hey, Tanya. And that's what we did. We ended up filling in these little gaps and we ended up with this. And then I thought, initially, I was just going to put it on the outside. But as you can see with this one, you do see you do see the inside. So I thought, oh, let's just go ahead and I'll put the page papers, there also, so that we'd have it on both sides. This is way longer than what we need, but it's better to have, I just cut the whole thing. It's better to have more because then you can situate it the way you want it. And I'll explain that to you in a second, what that means. So what we're going to end up doing is the very last flap here. And you want it going this way because you want it to go out a little bit. So when you glue this down or tape it down, whatever you decide to do, you're going to have this raw edge pointing out. All right. And these are going to end up going on either side. And I just wrote down so I would kind of sort of remember which was which. I don't know why, but I did that. I had a reason. I don't remember what it was. I do not remember. Oh, and I need to cut that one off because I forgot to, I could just put some on there. I didn't put a piece on there. Let me do that. Because that would not work, obviously, because then you're going to see that does not have a piece of the book. So let's put a little piece on there while I try to get organized. And let's see, what did I do with that book? Remember, last week I was going crazy looking for the book. And I got to figure out what I did with the book because I thought I was done with it. Oh, I have a little piece down here. I'll use that. And I know I cut a whole bunch of them. I don't know where they are. Here's some. I'll use some of that. We can. Uh-oh, well, it's not long enough. And it's going in the wrong direction. I know, it doesn't matter, but to me it does. There you go. So let's just cut one of these. I think it's only supposed to be about 90 tomorrow, so I won't melt. I won't melt. Oh, I found something. I got to show this to Dell. Maybe this will make her be in a better mood. She won't have to worry about the weather. Oh, whoa. Don't fall over. Well, of course it fell over. Dell. Look. Look. Does that make you feel better? Look. I'll leave him here. I'll leave him here to the side. Just so you can kind of look at them and have happy thoughts. There you go. Put it right there. Let's see. Let's put so you can actually see them. There's so many that you can't even see them. Okay, there. There you go. There you go. They're only there for you. Nobody else can look at them. Yep. Everybody else has to look away. Those are for Dell's eyes only. Okay, let me get my glue stick. Oops, that's empty. Almost empty. Alrighty. Oops, can't see them. What happened? Where are they go? All right, so this will get glued down here. Oops, wrong way. Wait, hold on. I may have told you wrong. Hold on. I did tell you wrong. This will be this way. Yeah. Yep. And actually, if you look at it, yeah, that way. Okay, it goes in. So I didn't have to glue that on there. Wait a minute, guys. Time out. I'm doing something wrong here. Time out. Don't do anything until I figure out what I did. Like, oh, I see what I did. Because that goes like that. Yeah, I was supposed to. No, that's right. It's right. Alrighty. So let me glue these down so that they're kind of sort of stationary when we start working with the panels that go in there. And that way it won't be falling apart. Yeah, I know, Janice. I was messing up already. I haven't even really started, and I was already messing up. Left, right, dyslexia. Don't pay attention to me. Don't pay attention to me. You know I'm going to do something wrong for sure. Hey, Christine. Let me get some tape. And if I miss anything, you guys know I'm going solo here. Hey, Lori. If somebody wants to come on and take Susan's place so you can tell me what people are saying, let me know. I'll give you the link. Because you know I can't do two things at one time. Total impossibility for me. Oops. All right, we can glue that down. Adria, are you around? I'll give Adria the link. Adria's here. Ha ha ha. Copy. Oh, I gotta find you on Facebook, I think. Hold on. Are we friends on Facebook? Are we friends on Facebook? I don't know. Uh-oh, what's that? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, Jamie. Okay. Don't matter. Let me find Jamie. Let me find Jamie. Facebook. Facebook. Jamie. Where's Jamie? Oh, no. I got to type her in now. I know we're friends. There she is. There she is. Miss Jamie. Okay, see if that works for you. I sent it over on Facebook. Oh, you guys volunteered, Jamie? Okay, Jamie, go. Go. She has company. Oh my gosh, you people. Okay, let me find someone else. Hold on. Hold on. See, nobody can take Susan's place. Nobody can take Susan's place. Okay, I don't see any volunteers. Don't feel bad, Jamie. Don't feel bad. Oh, Anne. Hello. Oh gosh. Who dat? Okay, here we go. Here's. Oh, Miss Hottie's here.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, okay.
We just got all loaded in the car and for the night, and Betty came out and said the power's on.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, we've got to shut windows. We've got to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah,
Oh, we're
I
so
was going to.
happy for you.
Oh my God, you just don't know. It's been horrible, but we're good. We'll be okay.
You can take a cool shower.
I've slept sitting up in my car seat for days, and my back is just
I'm gonna
out.
say you're gonna need a chiropractor pretty soon.
Yeah, yeah. All righty. Well, I will try to pop in a little bit later. Leslie, I hope your husband meets the same good news when he gets there.
Ah,
All righty, ladies. Thank you. Y'all be safe.
you too.
All righty. Have
Bye
fun
bye.
with Ann and be nice to her. Make sure she does hay time.
Oh yeah, well she better. That's the only reason why she's there.
All right. Love you, ladies, too. All right. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, let's be clear, Anne.
Yes, ma'am. Hay time. 9 o'clock, right?
Well, yeah, 9 o'clock your time.
Okay. I won't say
Oh
another word.
my oh my gosh. Okay. No, you can talk. No, you need to talk. You need to
No,
tell
no, I'll read the chat. I'll do,
me. Yeah,
yeah.
you need to tell me when somebody asks me something or
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Gotcha.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so glad they got their electricity back on. That is just so harrowing.
Yeah.
That is
Especially when
crazy.
it's hot. When it's hot and no AC, that's just the worst.
Yeah, she was telling me that oh, I forgot his name right now. Anyway, one of the dogs that's on the steroids right now, um, I guess the combination of heat and steroids, they almost lost him last night. Yeah.
Oh gosh. What a horrible reason to lose. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, exactly. It's just crazy.
Oh,
Crazy, crazy stuff.
yeah, the
So
weather's
what
been.
did you do? Were you live today, Anne?
I was.
What did you do?
I did I did postcard number 10, and then
Oh, okay.
I worked on I have a doing the junk journal July challenge too.
Oh my gosh. You're adventurous.
I'm trying to stay out of trouble, keep myself
Oh
occupied.
wow. Okay. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Okay, ladies, so what I did is I did put some of the double-sided because there's a lot of activity, right? And glue. I did both because I don't want this thing falling off. Just so you're wondering, did you use tape or did you use glue? I used both. So there. Okay. So, and I'm putting it closer to the bottom than to the top because when you get all this bulk, you want to be sure that this cover will be able to close properly. So you don't want a bunch of bunching up stuff up there. So just, I cut this about a quarter of an inch. This was cut about a quarter of an inch shorter than my back. And that way I can scoot it down a little bit and not have it bunching up there.
No bunching.
No bunching.
I
No
hate
bunching.
that when your clothes bunch. God, that's a
Oh,
whole.
especially with your underwear.
I know. I
Oh
don't know
my
how people
God.
wear that underwear, where it's up their crack. I mean, I'm sorry.
There might be a few ladies that wear that in the chat. They can explain it to us.
I would love to know. Not really.
Oh,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
want to know.
No, I'm sorry. I should never have said that. I've been drinking. You know that, right? So it's
That's why they all wanted you on because they knew you'd have a few little tips already.
yeah.
Okay, so let's get. Okay, so now when we made these, we just made these approximate, because it's not perfect. Now the fact that we've got this folded and it's not 100% flush on both ends, that is going to change the width of these. So what we do is you're going to get one of these folds and fold it just for a test. Stick that in there and then fold this here and you're going to see, oops, it won't fold. I mean, this won't fold. So obviously it's too big. So this is how we're going to be able to trim them to make them fit perfecto. So what I do, I just kind of flip it over and kind of eyeball how much it's over into here. And then we're going to cut that off. And then it's just kind of back and forth until they actually fit properly.
Okay, so they line up.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, where's my gizmo thing? Oh, it's over here. All right.
This kind of reminds me of the bee journal. Wasn't the bee journal kind of like a tunnel thingy?
Yeah, was like a hybrid, but yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yep. I never really make anything like true. I kind of,
I bought the bee journal and I never did it. It's sitting in the other room.
Oh,
So
you need to do it. I think it's as far as the construction part, the actual process of it. It was one of my favorite ones, actually.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that there was a video, and I'm assuming that's still. I mean,
Yeah, they're all still there.
they're still there. I assume that.
So what you want to do when you want to make sure this lays flat so it doesn't buckle. I can see there's still a little bit, little poofiness there. So I need to cut that down a little bit more. I'll cut it off from the other side just to keep everything kind of even. And only do a little bit at a time because you can't add back. It's sort of like cutting your bangs. Just do it a little bit at a time.
I just tried to. I tried to cut my bangs the other day because my hairdresser is on vacation, and oh my God, oh Lordy, what a disaster!
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, the only good thing about a bad haircut is it does
Yeah.
back eventually.
Hopefully.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
So that is a lot better. Now you might think, okay, then I'll just cut them all the same. But your little indentations that you did, your folds, may not be perfect. So one might be shorter or longer than the other as far as the opening. So I would suggest you doing each one at a time and fit it in. All right.
Yeah.
And because this is long, it's going to warp a tiny bit, but it's not warping because it's too big. Because I can see the edges here. It's just because it's a long gap there. Okay, so go ahead.
You're going to lose a little bit every time if you don't measure it. It's got to be, you have to measure it each time.
That's right.
Otherwise, yeah.
It's never accurate when you do that. I try to, try and do it that way. It never works. You think
I
you're saving time and you just mess yourself up.
I did that once when I was a carpenter's assistant, and I did that with, cutting 2x4s. I had one piece of 2x4 that was the right length, and then I figured, well, I'll just slap that down and just cut that.
Uh,
Oh my gosh! By the end, I was like 6 inches off, and he was not a happy camper. That was a lesson well learned.
uh-huh. Definitely. Okay, so when it comes to actually gluing these on here, let me see how I can keep this up so we can see. Now, this is just a personal choice now of what you want to do. So you can glue these all, like you're going to have, whoops, you're going to have one crease right there, one fold there. And then you're going to have one that's going in, this right here. You're going to have one going out. So I've seen it done both ways where you can glue this on to the back side of this fold, or you can glue it to the front side of the fold. They both to me look just as nice. I don't, it just gives it a little bit more of a gap is basically all it's doing, as opposed to going back here, then the gap is smaller. So depending on how far you want your book to, come out, or even when it's laying down, how far you want it to come up, because even when it's laying down, obviously it does puff up a little bit without you even having to pull on it, you know?
But
So
whichever way you do, whether you're doing innie or outie, you have to do the same on the other side.
exactamundo, just like when you do your gussets, you want them to be even.
Right.
So like I said, it's a personal decision what you want to do. And so I think I'll just put mine, on the back side. That's what I'm thinking. The back side of this right here.
Of the
Yeah.
fan.
So then you got to remember, though, do it the same on the other side, because I've done that before where I think it's the same and it's not, and it's all, a mess.
Me too.
Okay, so that one's going to go there. Now you can decide. Okay, so if you're going to do that, then the next one, and again, I messed this up on my personal one. So this is going to go here on the back. But you have to have a full one of this here. So you have to go on the next one. Because if you put that there on the back, you can, but you're not going to have that much of a space. Again, that's just a personal decision.
So you want to skip one and then go to the next one?
That's what I did.
Okay.
Let's just, so you can visually see the difference, and then you can kind of sort of decide.
And that gives you a bigger gap, right? So more of a dimensional thing if you skip one?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, if you put it, and to tell you the truth, so that you don't do something wrong, it's actually easier if you just go every other one, because you're bound to mess up.
Yeah.
You're bound to mess up if you don't just do every other one, because I can't tell you how many times I've already messed up. So why don't we just do that?
Okay.
Let's do the least way that you're going to mess up.
Screw up. Yep.
Yeah. So let's go ahead, and that's the wrong one. See, I'm already messing up. This one goes next. So let's kind of measure this one up and see how much I have to cut off. That's gonna
And
grab.
Jamie's saying keep your same pattern glued to the mountain or
Yeah, yeah. That's the smartest thing to do. And I don't always do the smartest thing.
I hear you.
So let me trim a little bit of that off. Okay, I lost my trimmer again. Where did I put? Oh, there it is. And just try to cut a little bit off of each end because remember, you've already lined up how you want that tunnel to line up. So you don't want to cut off on one end and one on the other end.
Right.
Kind of do it halfers so that you're still working with the same view. And then just keep going back and forth until you've got it the way you want it.
Oh, yes, Janice. Mistakes are for learning. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
That's kind of
that's a
bullshit. I
whamsy
mean, it's not
pamsy.
bullshit, but I'm sorry.
It's a little whamsy pamsy.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. As as a teacher, I used to tell my students that, but they knew that that wasn't true, and I knew it wasn't true. But that was one of the teachery things you had to say.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a word?
Teachery?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we just made that up.
I kind of like it.
I do too. I spent 35 years doing teachery things. I don't know.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're getting there.
Teacherisms. Okay, Carla came up with teacherisms. Yeah, it's important to learn what not to do. You got to just remember what not to do.
Yeah, that's the trick, right?
Yeah.
That didn't like it.
How do you make out with that little guillotine? I bought a little guillotine, and I have a problem when I put paper in it. If I don't hang on to the paper, it has a tendency to like scoot forward on me. And it doesn't.
I usually hold on to it. I never. Yeah. It's just a habit. It probably would scoot if I let go of it too. Tiny bit more. Oh, Leslie, you still here, Leslie?
I think so. She was. Let me. Leslie, she didn't say bye.
Yeah, but she falls asleep.
Oh, well, I can relate to that.
she may not. Oh, she's here, Leslie. Over on Facebook, I added you to the Facebook group, or invited you over to the Facebook group for the what you call it, the workshop for next year. So if
Hi,
you go,
Stacey.
so if you go over there, somewhere in Facebook, I don't even know where it shows up. You'll see the invitation to join the group, and that way you'll have the updates of when and where. She's already got the date there for next April.
Hi,
And
Stacey.
stuff like that.
How
Hey,
exciting. Stacey.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start gluing, and it'll all come together a little bit better, hopefully. All right. So we're just gonna leave one what do you call it?
One flapper or whatever. Yeah.
One flapper. I think that's what we'll do. Hmm. I don't know.
Mm,
I like when it goes up a little bit. Hold on. Because see, it doesn't really lift when you just have one.
I'm thinking the same thing, but
No.
it's too flat with one.
Yeah, it is. Or we could do it on the back side. That gives you a lot more space.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so you glue it basically on the front.
Yeah, the same one, but on the
No.
front flap.
Is that
You
going
know
to
what
be harder to remember?
Yeah, but it looks better. So we'll just have to do this together. So that's what it's going to look like, each one.
Okay.
Just think of an envelope kind of sort of, right? A
Mm-hmm.
full envelope. All right.
Well, that looks much better.
So don't drink anymore until you help me finish this part, okay? Because you got to keep
Well,
an eye out for me.
front to the front, to the front,
To
to the
the
front,
front, front, front.
to the front.
Okay, I think I need to put a little bit of let me get a
I'll
little
drink
bit.
off camera so you won't worry.
I don't want you to tell me to put it in the wrong place.
Oh, now it's all on me. Oh my God. I show up and now I have to bear this burden of
Well, now you know what it's like to be Susan.
Susan is, does a great job. She doesn't drink.
Right, but she's sober.
Yeah. I really was thinking, I really want to maybe do a late night like called crocked crafting, where I'm always
How many? I made way too many of the flapper flooper doodle things. I just went kind of crazy because I just took the whole piece. I have here.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, because it was the full length of the file folder. I'm not going to use them all.
No.
So
But the
once we
nice thing is
do
you can just cut them off when you're done. You just
yeah, exactly.
snip it
So
off.
once we do it, I'll let you know
Hi, Josie.
how many we actually used because that's what's important. So
And Josie's wanting to know how many flaps makes a flapper flap. That's a good question. As much as she wants to flap.
That's right.
How flappy does she feel? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
All right. So
Okay, so that did that.
glue it to the front. Glue it to the front. I'm gonna make myself a note.
I'm gonna have to cover this up a little bit because the bottom and the top does show, it's open on the bottom and the top. So you want to kind of just
these are beautiful. I mean, I haven't, it's really a beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
It really is lovely. This is putting this together is a lot easier than literally carving out a book. Have you seen some of those people that carve?
Oh, I've seen that. I admire that, but I would never do that.
Somebody that carved Grey's Anatomy, with the body parts and everything.
Oh my gosh.
God, exactly.
Yeah, that's a little too much talent.
Yeah.
For me to handle.
Yeah, I bought a little book and I attempted to carve it and I kind of carved it, but I kind of cheated. I kind of carved the box out and then I kind of just slid the little pictures in different layers, so it looks.
It still look cute.
Yeah, but it's not really carving the inside of a book.
No, it's not. All right.
Front flap. You're going to glue it to the front.
So we're going to go like that.
To the front.
Then we're going to glue it here. Right? Right.
To the front.
To the front.
Yes. You're going to go, one and then to the front. There you go.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a mark because you're not going to see it anyway. That is where we're gluing. because once it starts opening up, I'll forget what I'm doing. So that's going to go right there. And the glue is going to go on the mark.
That's a good
Clear
plan.
as mud, you guys? Everybody got that?
Yeah, I'm glad you're marking it.
Everyone got that? Okay, guys. So I think I mentioned last week that Johnny was making these this book covers that are etched and engraved and all this stuff that she's doing on her laser. Okay, so, and I'm supposed to like make one of those journals. So
Oh, wow.
I was very diligent and I did the whole tutorial and finished the whole book. And then,
Oh,
once, whoops, is that the right layer? Yeah.
Yep.
Once I went to go edit the video,
Uh-oh.
no, there was no audio. None whatsoever.
Oh, that sucks.
And I go, what happened? What happened? What happened? Well, I finally figured out it was my fault. When I was switching, remember I got a new computer. So I was switching between different computers, different speakers, but I have the same, what you call it? Webcam.
Software or what? Oh, a camera. Okay.
The webcam. And when I switched from one to the other, I never noticed this. I don't remember ever doing it, but it switched to the default of the monitor as opposed to the webcam. So even though when I turned the camera on, the webcam was working, the default audio was the
computer.
monitor. Yeah, and I don't have anything to record with my computer. So it was dead. The whole thing was blank. So, not sure how to do a voiceover, never done one. And then I was already aggravated with myself. And then I switched it over to the other one. And I thought, I can't do that. The video's over here. And then my audio was going to be over here, which gave me more problems to put them together. Oh, it was,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I almost needed a drink.
Yeah.
So I just did a flip through of the finished journal and kind of sort of explained what I did. So I don't know how much I helped Johnny out.
So you kind of did a premiere, but kind of not.
So people are still going to look at Johnny's things and, well, what are we supposed to do with that?
Right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm a big help.
Well, I've never been able to figure out how to even. I tried to upload a video yesterday for my postcard thingy. Nope, was not able to.
Okay, we're ready, people. We're going to glue this down.
Yep, I'm watching.
We're gluing.
We're
going
doing it.
in.
Going in. Double-sided tape.
Double-sided tape.
And a little extra.
And if we make any mistake, it's Anne's fault.
Yes, I will take full responsibility. You can email me. And I will forward them to Rosemary.
Susan.
Oh, Susan. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Hello.
Susan.
I don't handle that stuff.
Okay.
Susan.
So I take it Susan has been through a hellacious time with Beryl, or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Been there, done that way too many times, but I don't envy anybody. It's such a scary.
I don't think I've been that long without power. I've been without power for, over 24 hours, but
yeah.
And it wasn't in extreme weather,
Yeah. It's the heat. I mean, that's just,
Yeah.
we lost our power for 36 hours for a tropical storm.
Mm.
Tropical storm Faye. I had carp swimming up the sidewalk.
Okay, so I'm doing this right.
Yep,
Right
you
then?
are. Yep, and then you're gonna
Over right here.
come up one, and then you're
Put a
gonna
glue right
go
there.
underneath that. Now, I'm pointing. Yeah, you're gonna tuck underneath. Well, you can see my hands, which is I don't know how helpful that is.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Look, I already made a mistake.
Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa. What are you?
Oh, no, I didn't.
No, yeah, wait. You're not. Your lines aren't okay.
Right?
You're gonna go in front of that.
Yeah, they're going to go right here.
In front, right?
Yeah.
In front of the flap. Yes. So
Yeah.
what do those lines mean?
That's what I'm gluing to.
Is that where you're going to put the double-sided tape?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got it. All right, I'm sorry. You got it. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Phew.
Don't confuse me. I can do that on my own.
Oh, man,
I could do that on my own.
mm,
Oops, I did that crooked.
well, no one will see that.
No.
Adria said her friends get fish in her pool from nearby lake when it rains a lot. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, these carp were huge. I couldn't go to work because I was driving a Mazda Miata at the time, which I had about 4 inches clearance off, between.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I think there was like 24 inches of rain. And all our utilities here are underground. And when you lose your power, then they really can't get to it until the water subsides. Utilities underground are great, except when.
I was going to say they still go ahead and go out even though they're underground?
No, they couldn't. They had to wait until the water subsided. That's
No.
why.
What I mean is that the electricity went out.
Yes, and that's how bad it was. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Tamar. Wow, that's crazy.
Hi, Tamar. Yeah.
That's crazy talk.
Crazy. That was a long time ago. And it was a tropical storm. It wasn't even a hurricane.
Wow.
Faye. Hurricane Faye.
Oopsie.
Come down a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Don't you hate that little dangly thing on those thingies?
I do.
But if they didn't have the dangly thing, that you'd keep on losing the top to it. So it's kind of like you can't.
Wow, I just barely did enough.
Yeah.
Here I thought I had too much. Oopsie. Now see, I did that a little crooked somewhere because it's crooked. Don't do what I did. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little high on the. Yeah, it's a little high.
Yeah. And between the glue and the tape, I can't lift it up, so we'll have to live with it. Maybe I'll trim it afterwards.
Oh, that's just.
Okay, see, we're already going wah wah. Oh, very good. Okay. So that goes like that.
Now lift it up so we can see it.
Huh?
I mean, lift it up so we can look down on it to see how it looks.
You got this, and now we're going to have one more.
Yes, that looks great. Super. Super.
Whoa, hello. Are we going to have enough?
Oh, I don't know how many more you have to do.
One. Man.
You got one more to go? One more panel to put in?
Yeah.
That'll be perfect.
Good thing, because I wouldn't have had enough. And then that's gonna go. I'll explain in a second. Okay, so let me just cut this off right
Okay.
here.
I have to do hey. It's 9:00.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey. Is that what we do? Is hey?
Hey, lurkers.
Oh, hey, lurkers.
Yeah.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Janice. Hey, Gail. Hey, hey, hey. Adria. Hey. Ada. Hey. Good to see you.
I always have to double check myself.
Hey, Carla. Janice is encouraging the lurkers to say hey. Hi, Diane. Hey, Dot. Hey, it's Diane Fago. Hey, hey, Lucy. Leslie. Linda. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, good to see you.
Hey, Diane. Hi, Lucy. I think I said hello to everybody else. I think.
I think you, well, yeah.
Oh my goodness, you like yogurt. Okay. There's a brand new yogurt. If you guys shop at Walmart, Walmart has a new brand. What's it called? Good things or good something or good
Hey, Brenda.
ideas or hi Brenda. Hi Vivian.
Hey,
Hi.
Vivian.
I don't remember the name.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah. Good ideas or good this or good something or ideas that are good. I don't know. Anyway, they have
Walmart, is it a Walmart house brand yogurt?
yes. Well, they have a new brand. Walmart themselves, I guess, are
Right.
rebranding themselves, but they've come up with a new brand, which is the name I can't remember because it's only been out a couple of weeks. A new brand, and they came out with a yogurt. Now, my husband, because he's diabetic, he eats the the plain, and then he
Right.
puts in other kind of gizmo stuff in there. But it's really good. I mean, I don't like all yogurt. There's just there's some yogurts I like. It's the texture. Some of them I just don't like it at all. But they have this whole milk yogurt, and it's just so creamy. The texture is more
Well,
like
it's because it's full fat.
well, I've gotten other ones, and I don't like
And
the
the
taste
Greek
of it or
yogurt,
the feel
Greek
of it,
yogurt
or
is usually whole milk.
yeah.
I just Googled it, and they're calling it Great Value yogurt, but I don't think
No, that's the old brand.
that's the old brand.
Yeah, that's the old one. Okay, so anyway, so I got two flavors. One of them was strawberry cream, very good,
Mm,
and the other one was honey vanilla. It was very good. And the
ooh,
other day, I got the other one was upside down pineapple something.
okay, upside down pineapple, upside down cake or something. Mm.
Yeah, something like that. And it was really good. I know, Janice, I usually don't like it either, but this was good.
Sherry saying better good, which is kind of like
Better good. What?
I don't know. That's what Sherry just said. Better good.
Okay. I
And
don't
then
know.
Gail saying, "Are you talking about too good?"
No, it's not too good. It's real good.
It's real good, very good. I love Greek yogurt, and I want the 100% full fat. I'm not messing around.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I don't
that's
want any. If I'm going to eat yogurt, I don't want it to be. I don't want low fat, no fat. Just give me whole fat.
yeah, exactly. Okay, ladies. So now in the
Look
front,
at this.
now in the front, we would have put that there like that. That would be the next stage. But we're not going to do that. We're going to put it on the bottom so
Yes.
that you don't see it. Same place, but we're going to put it on the top instead of from behind.
Right, because you're finishing it off.
Exactamundo. It is done. So let's go ahead and
I
get.
love the wee yogurt, but it's so ridiculously expensive.
Oh, and that's another thing. This is cheap because the other one that I like the texture of, it's almost like $7, and
Yeah.
this was under $4, and it actually tastes better
Well,
than
the
the one.
wee comes in that little glass jar, and finally someone decided that we can sell tops for the glass jar. So I bought the tops for the glass jars, so at least you can use them now because they have little plastic lids that go on them. That's
Oh.
almost like eating dessert. It's so but the
Mhm.
calorie count, I mean, I looked at the calories. You ready for this? For like, I think, like, I don't know,
Now
three or
you're gonna
four
ruin it
ounces,
for us.
180 friggin' calories
For how much?
for like 4 ounces, just a
Oh wow.
little bit. That's a lot of calories, but boy, is it good. It's like having dessert.
Yeah.
Actually, ice cream would be less.
Yeah, exactly.
Might as well eat ice cream. But
Oh,
that's the we, OWI. I don't even know who makes. I think Yo Plat. No, it's not Yo Plat. Yo Play. No,
yo, Platt.
that doesn't sound very appetizing. Yeah, I had some Yo Plat yogurt. No, I don't think that's right. I think
Oh my goodness.
we used to make yogurt back in the day.
It's so funny. I was getting the yogurt yesterday at the store, and this lady came up to me and she goes, "Is that yogurt good?" Because she saw me piling it into my grocery. Because I got the plain, a bunch of plain for my husband, and then I got
Mhm.
the sweet stuff for me.
Mhm.
And I said, "Yes, it is." Then she started telling me the whole history. I was in a rush. I usually will stand and talk to somebody forever, but I was in a rush.
You
And
didn't want to.
this poor lady wanted to chit chat. So I'm like, oh lordy. So she started telling me how back in the day she used to make the yogurt, how she made it, and how long it took, and what she put in it. And I'm trying to
Oh,
be polite, listening to her story. And I went, oh my God, I got to get out of here.
as you're walking towards the checkout in your cart and she's following you, yeah, it's thousands of years old and the grapes had fermented.
And
No.
she goes, and I'm sure you've done the same. And I'm saying, no, I've never made yogurt before.
Mhm.
And then she goes, yeah, I don't make it anymore. I hardly even cook anymore because I'm by myself. And I'm
Oh
thinking,
dear. Oh my
oh,
God. And as soon as they say I'm all by myself, you just
well,
don't.
I already figured that out. And that's why I didn't want to be rude because I figured one day I'm going to be
You're
her.
a kind
I want
person.
somebody to be nice to me.
Yeah.
Someday I'm going to just be carousing in the grocery store
Right.
for some company.
I'm giving
And I
people the
want
history
and
of
I want
yogurt.
somebody to put pity on me and talk to
Right.
me.
You can tell them the history of
Junk journals. I
junk
remember when
journals.
I used to get trash and I'd
Right.
glue
And I
that
would turn it
junk.
into these beautiful journals. Just and people would buy them. Yes. And I
Trust
made
me,
kits.
Gail. Trust me, Gail. Your dad does because you know if I allowed my husband to go in the grocery store with me, he'd be doing that. He'd be
Yeah,
reading
but
the
he would
labels.
do that normally because he's just that type of guy.
Yeah, my husband would start talking to the lady. Did you know that this had blah 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 in it?
Yeah, but
And you
that's
know what that does to your body? Like, oh my gosh, can we leave now? Okay, so believe it or not, it's all put
ta-da!
together. So
It's
the
beautiful.
question was, how many of those doodads did we do? Let's count them. So we had the back one. So that's one,
So
two,
pretty.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the front one 12.
Okay.
So 12 inches. Well, I did mine an inch. You don't have to.
Hi, Jamie. Jamie's back.
Hey, Jamie. You could do it 3/4 of an inch.
I'm dumpster dive.
The honest truth, the reason I did it an inch because it was easy to count
Yeah.
on the scoreboard. If I did 3/4, I'd have to go 3/4. Then what is it now after 3/4?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I just cheated. It
Linda
went.
said you could tell people how you dumpster dived.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have all
They,
kinds of
I
stories.
would imagine they would walk away as quickly as they possibly
And they
could.
go, "Oh, is that how she gets her groceries now?" Okay, guys. So clear as mud. How this
Yeah,
gets put together,
it looks wonderful.
and look, it just kind of boings there in place.
Yeah. I'm glad you went to gave it a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Yeah.
And the flap, the top comes down and it, yeah.
Yeah, and so we're still gonna put a little, like on this one, I put a pocket, and I had a little journal in there. I don't know where the little journal is right now, but the little journal goes in there, and then
Okay.
it just.
I know what it needs. It needs magnets. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What was I looking? Oh. The other day, it was Devin. She was doing the cards like you're doing,
Yeah.
the postcards,
Yeah.
and she had these glasses that she cut out 2 different colors,
Yes.
and she
Yes.
wasn't sure which one. I thought all you have to do is put some magnets, and you can switch out
Right.
your
Well,
glasses.
they sell glasses like that now. You
I
see
know,
the ads where
and I was busy doing stuff. My hands were filthy. I couldn't type. I thought, man, where's
yeah.
Anne when you need her? She needed
I
a
was
charge.
watching that and I didn't think of the magnets.
Oh
I
man.
like the the concept of buying those glasses where you can swap out the frames, but I don't really care about being fashionably. I don't care that my glasses coordinate. What are they going to coordinate with? A grungy gray T-shirt? I don't know.
Yeah. Carla's got me dumpster diving with eating free food. I'm a freak. Oh my
That's right.
god.
Janice is saying back in the day, everyone chatted in the grocery store. It was Gossip Central. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the local Facebook, right?
Yeah.
It was the
Well,
grocery store.
I lived in a small town where we didn't have mail delivery. We had to go to the post office to get our mail, and the postmistress knew all and told all. I mean,
Oh wow. I lost my book, guys. Where'd my little book
no.
go? Where'd my little book go that goes in here? Oh well, it's somewhere. I never lose nothing. Misplace everything, but I don't lose anything. Must be in one of these bags, maybe. I don't know.
We were talking about the difference between picking up stuff and then putting stuff away. There's a difference between picking up and putting away.
You mean like your house? Your
Well,
stuff?
putting away means you're putting it where it's supposed to be. Picking up means you're picking it up and shoving it in,
Oh, a new pile, right?
Yeah, you're
That's my whole studio is a new pile.
right. Yeah. So we made that distinction about picking up and putting away.
Okay, well, I don't know where I picked up or put away my little journal that goes in there. It was kind of cute. It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe it's
Good
under
night, Jamie.
maybe it's under the pom poms.
I don't know. Oh wow, what is that?
What?
That red stuff.
Oh, those were Dell's pom poms. That was to make her feel better because it's real cold where she is. So the pom poms are supposed to help her feel better. She's into pom pom. Yeah,
Where?
she's our
She
pom
must
pom.
be in the southern hemisphere. Or where
Yeah,
it's-
she
okay.
is. Yep.
Yes.
She's just freezing her little patootie. And all we do is talk about the heat.
Well,
She was getting all jealous that we've got all the warmth down here. Okay, well I don't know where that. I don't know where that Where's that little book?
What kind is? I mean, I haven't been following. It's like a little what? Like a little book that goes with this, or obviously.
Yeah, it's just a little foldy little book I made that I thought was kind of cute. That went in the little pocket. Nothing special, but cute just the same. Let's see.
It doesn't attach to this though. It's just a part of it. It's like a separate piece.
It goes in the pocket.
Oh, it goes in the pocket. Okay.
Well, I guess I will have to hunt that another day.
How far away could that have gotten?
I know. That is the question. It's like, hello.
Is it under something? Oh, you've lifted up.
It's gotta be under.
I mean, very.
There's a lot of stuff here to be under.
Under. Okay.
You know how that goes. There's plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Plenty to be under. Oh no, am I gonna have to make another little book for that? Maybe. You just never.
I'm enjoying looking down the tunnel of your nice vision.
Good. Huh. I hope it didn't fall in the trash because it wasn't real big.
Oh no.
Yeah, it wasn't that big. So it kind of sort of could be anywhere. Huh.
Is it the same size as this or a little bit smaller? I'm assuming smaller.
It's small enough to whoops. It's small enough to fit in this pocket right here.
Oh wow.
Oh well. I'll have to hunt on my own for that, I guess. Because who knows? Who knows where it ended up?
Well, how's it going to fit? Are you going to add something to this that you just completed?
Huh?
Well, where's it going to go on the one you just completed?
Oh, I haven't made the pocket yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that was my question. You have to make the pocket. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was in here. And then I was going to show that it was in there and then show that we need to make a pocket to put in there. Oh, Carla wants you to stop. What's going on? What does Carla want? See above.
Oh, maybe she saw it.
Oh,
maybe
Vivian has a question. I don't know how far up. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, I can do that, Vivian. I can do that. Right there.
Is that? Oh, Vivian. Thank you, Popo. Popo's messaging me that she has a question. I'm sorry I missed Vivian. I apologize.
We got it. We got it. There you go.
Trying.
No problem.
Look at all of this, talk about being on top of this. This is great. Not me, but.
And that one is bigger than this one as far as the gaps are concerned.
Oh, Vivian wants to see the top view again. Vivian wants to see.
Yeah, I showed it to her.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
See, I was looking for what Vivian wanted, and then I missed you showing it to her. So.
All right. So.
Looks good.
I can show you how I did the pocket, I guess. I'm trying to think what to do next. Talking to myself and figuring out what to do next.
No, you got to do the pocket, right? That's the next thing.
Yeah. But I kind of sort of wanted the little book. Oh, I guess I could just mimic the size of that. I wanted to get the size and, show how to make it
Oh,
based on the size of your book. But I guess that's a moot point now. All right. So let's move along.
well, you don't want to make another. You don't want to make another book.
Well, I could. I might have to. Well, I have to make one for this one anyway. Now I
There,
might have to make two.
there you go.
So,
And of course, as soon as you make, well, yeah, you have to make another one anyway. I was going to say, as soon as you start making it, then it's gonna
yeah, it'll pop up.
it'll pop up.
Yeah, we know how that works. Okay, where is... See if I want to make it out of something different or something that we already used. Because you can make your little pocket out of anything. Any of the printouts. I'm looking here at my leftovers. I got oodles of those.
Okay, did you get a shower? She used to chill down in the house. 180 degrees. What?
Where?
I don't know. Then they said 180 degrees is awful and no power. Ugh. Oh, Susan's letting Betty shower first. I guess they wouldn't have water without power.
Well, they wouldn't have hot water.
Well, if you're hot, you want cold water. I mean,
it's true.
Yeah, we didn't have. We had, water that was a pump, and so you needed a pump, obviously, to get the water out of the well. And with electricity, guess what? The pump doesn't work. So,
yeah. When we were in Hawaii, we had catchment, and you had to have a pump for it to come out of the catchment.
Right.
So when you couldn't even flush the toilet.
Yeah. No, we couldn't either. Yeah. No toilet. Right.
Yep.
And my brother, who lived in St. Thomas for 25 years, there's no fresh water on St. Thomas to speak of. So they all have cisterns. The houses literally sit on cisterns and they collect all of the rainwater. And I thought he was kidding me and took me to the kitchen. There was a trap door, and he opened the trap door, and they had a gigantic dipstick where they could see how much water that was in there. And if you had to buy water, it was really expensive.
Oh, yeah. It was very expensive. Nobody did that. Although now on the islands, they're having drought. So a couple of years ago, certain times of the year, they had to buy water.
Yeah.
And back then, when we lived there, it was like $500.
Oh yeah, and they would be like big tankers. Like you would have like a tanker that would be delivering fuel oil, or they were delivering water.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that St. Thomas, the island of St. Thomas, doesn't have any water per se.
Yeah, the whole bottom portion of the Big Island. There's no water system. It's all catchment.
Right.
Yeah, I want to put a little deer in there somewhere. Huh. Maybe.
I love the sound of the crinkle when you're going through the stuff. Oh, look at that. A deer in headlights.
Let's see how he looks. It might look cute there. I don't know. Maybe.
Now that image that you have there with the trees, it kind of reminds me of, those images that people would have in the old slide things.
Yeah. Or they were hand painted.
Yeah, and they would do this, people would hold them up to their faces and.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Brenda. Oh, I think I said hi to you.
How about that? That looks kind of cute there. That's one choice.
Yeah.
I think that one looks a little too weird, the white one. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Now
You,
you
guys,
can fold that in half, so it has to be. Oh, that white one's weird. That's like an albino.
yeah, I think it might look too weird there. But hey, sometimes weird stuff looks good.
That's it, Lucy. Yeah, stereoscope. That's what I was thinking of. What do they do with their wastewater? Clean and dump it on the island of St. Thomas? That I don't know, Janice.
You have a what is that called? I forgot the name of the septic system.
A septic
It's
system.
like a septic system. It's a drainage system that is drilled
Right.
in, and because like on the Big Island, it's nothing but porous. It's just lava. It just goes.
Right.
Whoop.
Yeah.
It doesn't spread out nowhere. It just goes whoop, right into the
Right.
lava.
And Carl is saying their black water went into the septic, and then the gray water went out into the pasture, which that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, what's that? I didn't like the white one. Let's see some trees I have here.
What would happen if you cut him even closer?
Cut him closer.
Meaning,
so it's
yeah.
just him.
Yeah, or that would you would? Yeah, I guess you would lose him. Yeah, he would get lost in the background.
We'll see. I have another one.
Okay, I said, oh my God, don't do it because I just.
No. I have another one in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah, we have gray water here. Hi, Terry.
Hey, Miss Pinky.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
How the parents and in-laws doing? You doing okay? Might be a little.
Let's see.
That look any better?
I like him that. I personally, I like him like that. Personally.
Yeah, I think it looks kind of cool.
Now, this. Oh, I'm sorry. That's awful.
Oh, that's what's been taking so much of her time. She's being a good daughter and daughter-in-law to her family.
Oh, it's so hard.
Okay.
I like them cut out that way. I don't know how you feel about it. But
do we need mushrooms?
I don't know where you put them on behind him or to the side or
Maybe we'll try it. Who knows? It may or may not work.
now this gets folded in half.
No.
So what do you have like a little piece of that dimensional kind of tape that he could pop them out a little bit?
Yeah. The only thing I worry about that is he's gonna be here and close here, and if he's lifted up, he'll get caught on there.
Okay, all right,
I'm
gotcha.
trying to leave it kind of flat.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah, you don't want him popping out. Yeah.
Decapitate the deer when you open up the book.
Gotcha. Is it Lucy's birthday?
I don't know, is it?
Someone said happy B-Day to Lucy.
Well,
Then it must be.
must be, or somebody's lying. And nobody in our group lies.
No. Happy birthday to Lucy. Leslie said that. Because that, someone says that, and then it's like wildfire. Woof, woof, woof. And you go, wait a minute, it's not my birthday.
Oh, tomorrow.
Okay, well, that's okay. Probably not going to see you tomorrow, so might as well.
We'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, duh. I'm sorry.
I don't know if Lucy will be here, but we'll be here.
Well, birthday tomorrow, Lucy. And Susan's saying, put mushrooms on a popped out pile of poop. Oh, thank you, Susan.
Oh, God. Go take a shower. I think the heat made her delirious.
Yeah. Here I'm trying to be constructive, and Susan starts talking shit. I mean, come on. I'm
Literally.
Sorry. Yeah, literally. I shouldn't say that because that's your channel. I can say that stuff on my channel.
I'm not monetized. Nobody can come after. I guess they can't. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't understand YouTube.
No.
I don't understand how they work. So
I don't either. I got scolded once, and this is long before I even had this, like the channel that I'm operating on now, because I had a 30-second clip from an excerpt from NYPD Blue, and I inserted it into a history lecture, and I got like a little warning. I thought, oh my God, you got to be kidding me! How creepy is that? And Sipowicz says to his partner, remember, those who fail to learn history are doomed to repeat it. That's it. And I had inserted that into a history lecture. And there was a warning. We're not going to do anything. I'm thinking, ooh. I mean, the whole thing had, I don't know, 20 views. Yeah, the shrooms look good. Yeah.
They look kind of cute. Or I could put a different color of tree to the side. Are these the only oh, I have these trees too. See, these trees were on the little book that I made that I can't find. Maybe I need some color.
There was a little book.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the book? It's with the trees. Where are the trees? Oh, they're with the book.
Do you remember that? Life. What's Life? It's a magazine. How much does it cost? It costs a dime. Well, I only have a nickel. That's Life. What's Life? It's a magazine. Do you remember that? You're probably too. You probably don't remember that, but that was something that we did when we were kids. Okay. That's a lot of trees.
Do you remember that? I don't remember what year it was. It was a long time ago. But I can't remember if it was Life magazine or Time. I think it was Time magazine. And the title of the article is "God is Dead." Do you remember that?
Oh God, I remember that whole era. Yeah, that whole era. Hi, Angie. Yeah. That was a whole thing. That God is dead. Yeah, that went on for quite a while.
But I thought it was really funny.
They probably made the cover of Time magazine. That sounds like something that would have been on the cover of Time.
And then there was this big poster, and said, let's just say it was Time magazine, and the poster that came out, billboard, I should say, it was a big billboard. I remember seeing a picture of it, and it said, Time magazine is dead, and it said God.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. honestly, nah, I don't like it.
Yeah. I thought the little pop of a little red would help, but I don't think it really did anything.
It's just, yeah, it doesn't do anything for the deer.
No.
I think the mushrooms work, or just him staying alone.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do I know? The deer definitely looks great cut out.
Yeah, I like him there. I wish
Bambi.
I wish all that wasn't there, but oh, I know what I could do. I could cut all that out and just put that on another piece of paper that doesn't have that.
Oh, yeah, you could.
I could do that.
Yeah.
But I don't like how that it makes. I mean, the other one it doesn't bother me so much because I didn't add anything. Oh no, I covered it up with a tree. It did bother me. Over here. See, it had the same line, but I covered it up with that tree
Okay.
because I
And
didn't like the line.
Janice is saying just the deer, but I could see covering that up.
See how it looks better without that line, right?
Oh yeah, put the deer on top of that just for giggles, and put
Just
the
for the
deer on,
giggles.
put the put the deer on top of that pocket thing that you just showed, just to see what it looks like. No, the pocket thing. No, yeah. Okay, I've got a delay. I'm sorry. Let's see what he looks like. How's that look? Yeah, well, that's
I
okay.
like blue.
Yeah.
It just looks better without that line.
Yeah, the line is distracting. Yep.
So maybe if I put another tree there, a bigger tree,
Mm-hmm.
covered the whole thing up. Let's see. And it would just be a big tree in the forefront. Maybe.
Yeah, that other thing just looks like a bush. A lot of trees. My gosh. I would love to know your process. You must spend, oh God, I can't imagine, hours and hours searching.
Well, I've done that a lot in the past. I have. Well, that's why there wasn't any more room in my computer
Yeah.
because I've collected all this stuff for years. So when people contact me all the time, I would where did you get so and so and this and that? And I'm telling them I
No,
they think I'm lying when I say I don't know. I don't know.
how
If
could
you
you
know how many
possibly?
websites I've been to, how
No,
and I just pick and choose whatever I like. I have no
no.
idea where I got
There's
it.
no way in hell you would know.
No.
Susan says she's ready to jump in shower. Should I join and
In
do
the
it
shower?
in the shower, or
What?
I just read it a second time, and then knowing it's Susan,
I'm ready
no,
to
I
jump
don't
in
want to
the
see you in
shower.
the shower live. But if you want to come back,
No. No
but
way, Jose.
thanks for sharing. I
Yeah, thanks for
mean,
thinking of us.
yeah.
Thanks for thinking of us.
No, I was thinking. I mean, because I've done, I've just messed around trying to gather pictures, and you probably go to the same sites that the National
Yeah.
Archives and the
Yep.
Library of Congress, and
Yep.
there's so many sites, to gather all that stuff, and
And
then
then
to
you never, at least me, I don't know how to get back to the same place where I was before
yeah, yeah, it's
because
true.
it's like a rabbit hole. I don't know how to get, like, even if I wanted to, like, find the page for you and let you know, I can't find it.
No, Do you? I've used oh, what is it? Dropbox? No, Drop.
There is Dropbox.
Yeah, I've used that, but I kind of, again, that becomes like I start dumping stuff in folders, and then I don't remember what I labeled the folders, and then I can't find
Yeah.
anything.
I leave mine very simplistic. I've got folders that say trees. So I throw all the trees over there. And
Yeah,
then I have a folder that says bugs. All the bugs go over
okay.
there.
That makes
I
sense. Yeah.
try to keep it as simple as possible. Um, but sometimes they kind of overlap subjects.
Yeah.
I forget which one I put it in. So I won't forget. I'll put it like in two folders.
Okay. Oh my God.
Like if
Yeah.
it's, you know, nothing but dragonflies, let's say, I'll also put it over with the bugs.
Okay. So you have subspecies of bugs,
Yeah.
right? Bumblebees, or right.
Yeah.
I just don't. I mean, I so appreciate all the work that you.
Oh, Janice, you're funny. She goes, well, you have a history. Yeah. A million down from 3 years ago? I don't think so.
Oh
No.
my God! Yes. Oh, there's a. Oh my.
I
No.
wouldn't even do that for myself, let alone somebody else.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
go find your own stuff. I had to find it.
Yeah.
You can
No.
find
I think
it.
I mean, it's there. I mean, but it's a lot of time, and that's why
Yeah.
I was just saying. I really, I understand. Appreciate when you put these caboodle kits together. There's so much stuff that you've included, and when I see all the stuff that translates to me, hours of finding that stuff, and you know putting it, collating it, and putting it together.
And then even after I've got all the stuff in my files, then like you say, once I get my theme and what I'm going to do, then I have to go through all that crap
Right.
to find it,
Mm-hmm.
to make it work. It's
Well,
like,
when I was
oh
doing the wrong
God.
All
thing,
right, I'm here.
oh my God, that's her shower.
That's
Oh,
scary.
do you have any bathtub toys? Da, 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 da. I wish I could sing the.
Oh, you can wing it. I like that on there. I can really leave that on
Oh, Susan. Oh my God, that's right up there with the belly button.
there. Yeah. Oh, please don't say that. You'll know she'll.
I'm so sorry that came out of my mouth. Oh Lordy, oh
Right when
Lordy.
it came out, you knew you shouldn't have, right?
I shouldn't have said that. Shower time. Yay. Linda's going, yay, shower time. We need the rubber duckies. There it
Oh
is.
God!
How the hell did she do that? She's in the friggin' bathroom and she can pop up the friggin' belly button. Oh my God. How does she do that? That is just,
It's magic. It's
yep,
magic.
she is magic. Yep, definitely. Oh my God.
Gosh.
Hmm. Let's look at the deer in the trees, shall we? I want to see Bambi in the woods. Hi, Johan. Are you just arriving? Have you missed all of this?
Oh, did you miss it all?
I
Oh
don't
my
know. I'm
God.
just asking whether
Oh,
she.
oh,
This was
oh.
enough to
We
bring
need
her
to
out.
tell her what to do with those glasses.
Oh yes, magnets, right?
Yes. You need
But
to
no,
put
but
that.
whoever. No, I think the deal is whoever wins that postcard, she's going to get both pairs of
I
glasses.
know, but if she's already got it set up, she's going, and they're there.
Yeah,
You
little
know,
magnets, and you can
little
smack them.
magnets
Yeah.
on the back of those frames, and then
Mhm.
a magnet behind your postcard, and they can flip flop either you know
Frames. Yeah,
either frame.
they can interchange the frames like in that
Yeah,
commercial. Yeah.
exactly. Okay, I'm just going to put this there. We may not end up using this whole entire thing, but in case we do, it's going to be there.
Okay.
Because I can always make another one. You know me, as long as it's not glued down to the book itself, we can always change it.
Yeah. Devin's saying whoever wins it can attach the magnets. I don't want to mail. Oh, that's true. Magnets International Mail. That may not be too cool. All of a sudden, they're stuck to some sorting machine somewhere. Oh my God, the sorting machine is jammed, and then everyone has no mail for a month. You don't want to be responsible for that.
That's right.
No
or
magnets.
somebody's pacemaker gets
Oh
discombobulated.
my gosh. Yeah. Some postal worker drops dead of a heart attack.
Yeah,
Magnets in the postcard. No.
that's right.
Yeah.
Man, we can cause havoc without even trying, huh?
It's a good idea though. I do
Look at all
love
the
my
mess.
magnets. Yeah.
Yeah, look at all the mess we caused with just an idea, let alone
Hmm.
implement.
Yeah. I haven't used any magnets recently.
Oh, there
After
you
I bought a
go.
whole shitload of them, I haven't used any of them.
Yeah.
I've got magnets, big ones, little ones, skinny ones, fat ones.
No, he looks kind of cute there.
Yeah.
Uh, So I need to put his backing and put his little gussets on there and everything.
Get them all gussied up with the
Get them all
gussets.
gussied up. So what time is it? Oh,
Oh, we're getting there.
we're getting there already.
Hmm.
Already, Freddie. So I think what I'll do, we'll save that to do that tomorrow. Because I've got to glue and cut and blah, blah, blah. The glue's got to dry because I'm going to put this on some more file folder to make the pocket a little sturdier. And then we'll do the gusset. And so that'll go right there
Okay. Yeah.
like that. And then we have to make a little something. I think what I'll do is like I did on this one. Um, Once I put it on the file folder, then I'll trim that out so you can have so there's a little edge there, so it isn't just a square box,
Oh,
and it
okay.
looks a little cuter that way. So we'll do that. So I need to
Yeah.
glue this on, and we'll have
Like,
these, and
yeah, I like that when it's cut around the tree. You know, that's, yeah.
yeah, yeah, I do too. It looks a lot, a lot nicer. And then I'll go for one more hunt tomorrow for the journal if I can't
Oh, you'll
find.
find it.
Who knows where it ended up? Who knows where it ended up?
You'll find
And
it.
so, just a quickie for the last few minutes, I'm going to show you the journal that I lost all of the tutorial to. Well,
It's not.
I'm just going to say it's lost because I am not going to go through all that trouble of doing that. So, um,
Yeah, Sherry saying you'll find it after the stream. Yes.
exactly. And it's probably right in front of my face. You guys know me by now. Or maybe it dropped on the floor somewhere. Oh, when we were changing all the monitors and everything, it may have fallen somewhere. I'll look down there first later on. Okay. Those of you that are familiar with the wood that Johnny uses and she etches the stuff out, she sent me one that she had already stained and painted and said, make a journal. And I thought, well, she's already made one
Right.
that had all that. So I figured I need to change it up a little bit. So I got crackle paste and put it on the back. And then I
Oh,
painted
okay.
it white so you could have the white crackle paste. And I did like a dry brush on here so that all the etching you'd still see it. So I just did a dry brush over it so this would still be exposed. A couple of places and then I sanded some spots, and I think I kind of overdid it right there, and I
Mhm.
kind of sort of overdid it right there. And then
Sanded it off. Yeah.
these don't these don't come with a spine. It's just the front and the back. So what I did is I made a spine,
Hi, Del.
um, just some kind of hard cardboard, and then I dampened it and just kind of rolled it a little bit to give it a little more of a rolled look as opposed to just
Hmm.
square. And then I had some of my cotton left over that I had done the plaster work on it.
Oh,
And
okay.
this has just a real thin coat of it. So I used that piece of cotton to glue on the back. And then I just extended it over about an inch on either side.
So it's like cotton and dipped in plaster, so you're almost like making an old-fashioned plaster cast.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how that is. And then I did a hidden spine in there. And then I went through all my stuff, and you guys know I have stuff left over all the time. So I just went with anything that was cream colored that was
Mhm.
in my stash, and then some of the old ledger pages and stuff that I had. Even though these are kind of bright, these were from like really old ledgers. So and then I found some of prints that I had left over from
Yeah.
the French stuff, and then I had these, and I just turned them into French ladies.
Ah,
so
ladies
that
of
the
the
whole
night.
so that the whole thing would have the same.
Now, how many signatures do you have in there?
I have five, and
Oh, okay.
I think it's all total. I think there's like I don't know, like 160 pages or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And then in each signature, I did put. Oh, and it has watercolor paper,
Okay.
and it has mixed media paper, and then I had enough. I don't know if I put it in every signature. Maybe every other one. Where'd it go? Let me see. Let me find it. I have some canvas that's been plastered. So
Oh, okay.
they're really cool to draw on, and they're really cool to do the image transfers on. And and
Now, is that canvas that you added the thin layer of plaster to, or do you
yeah,
buy it?
no, I do it myself.
Okay.
And and this one has one. Okay, so that's two that have it. I couldn't remember how many pieces I had sitting around. Oh no, two of them have it.
Because I have canvas paper that I bought in like a sheet. I mean, it's like
Oh, there's another one. So three of them have the
the
canvas.
plaster.
Looks like, yeah.
Now,
One.
what is that like to paint on, or
It's just like a canvas. You
like
put
just like
gesso on a canvas.
that same texture? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
because I didn't put it on like super thick. I did it with the intention of being able to use it like you would use a canvas that has gesso on it.
Oh, okay. All right. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
So it's not any thicker than that.
Okay.
And I guess that's oh, and then I had some little French stamps, so I just stamped it on some muslin on there,
Okay.
and I did that every so often. So those are little
What a great journal. It's got so much stuff
tabs
going
are in
on.
there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so just to give an idea of what you can do with those pieces parts that she's got, she sent me another one that I'm going to work on, and it better have audio. That's all I can say. This one that has that really cool spine,
Ooh.
and she sent it like this, and instantly when I saw it, I thought of doing something Asian. So this is going to have an Asian theme to it.
Oh, I
And
can see that.
like I said, I'm going to try and film it.
With the narrow window, I can see yeah.
Yeah. So I've got some pretty cool.
Now, would
Um,
you paint that black and do like a black lacquer type of thing, or
yeah,
red?
I was thinking either black or red, you know.
Hmm.
Or another thought I had is I was going to put a bunch of gold leaf. I put some
Ooh.
stamps around and do gold leaf
Mhm.
on them. And then
Right.
I have those hand cut designs that are from China. And I
Oh,
thought if I put them in between some something clear
yeah.
and have that back here, excuse me, and then I have a lot of really pretty Asian fabric, and I thought if I lined the inside with the Asian fabric and then had that window there and then had the gold leaf in the front somewhere, that would look super cool. But then I may change my mind.
Yeah, but the fabric, oh my God, the fabric on the inside would be gorgeous.
Okay, what's Devin saying? I bought
She bought some book boards from
bookboard.
Johnny. Yeah. And she said, I don't know if I'll ever get to it.
No, those are book boards. That's right, Devin. The book boards. Yeah, those that you got, they're probably the ones that are made out of what does she make those things? I forget now. Ah, tip of my tongue. I can't remember right now what she.
Yeah, I bought some I is it MDF stuff? I don't know.
Dal, trust me, I'm not going to be doing that on the jelly. And you know what, guys? I went back and watched the lady that did it, and I didn't do anything wrong. She made the same mess I made.
I watched it too after and she didn't cover it up. She showed all of her.
No, yeah. So she made the same darn mess I made. I didn't
Yes,
feel
yes.
so bad. I
No,
thought I had done something wrong, but no,
because
that's
I
just the way
went
it
back
was.
and watched the Joggles lady, Mary Saint Hillary, whatever she is,
Yeah,
Saint Hillary, and I watched it, and she had the same, but I appreciated the fact that she didn't edit that out. I mean, she
yeah,
basically
yeah,
she laid it all out there, and I'm thinking, well, that should
yeah,
have made Rosemary feel a little bit better because she had the same damn problem that you had. Yeah.
yeah. Well, the only difference that she did, which to me makes more sense than what I did,
Hi,
um,
Roseanne.
I used hi Roseanne. I used the whole darn leaf, which
Yes.
meant everything that was sitting on top of the stencil wasn't stuck to anything, so it was flying everywhere. But when she had them already all crunched up, they were already in
Right.
chunks,
Right.
and so you just move the little pieces into into the stencil. But I had mine just free flowing.
Right. It was gold flying everywhere.
And then of course then it got stuck to the brayer, and but
Right.
hers did too.
Yeah, it did. I mean, she didn't really cover up, her
Yeah,
her mistakes either, but that was funny.
yeah. So
But I did watch that
that
movie.
that was crazy time. But I think I mean I mean I do it live, but I wouldn't mind doing it again. But it's just too crazy to do it live. Everything's flying all over the place, and
It was a bit of a mess. I mean, come on. I
yeah,
mean,
it
it
was.
was. I mean, it was very messy.
Yeah. The
Brenda says, "I need to go find and watch gold fly." Yeah, gold was flying, no doubt about
Oh
it.
man, it was a mess.
It
Yeah,
was
the pieces. Yeah, that's
little
the way to
pieces,
do
yeah,
it.
little
Yeah.
flakes. Yeah,
And
gold flakes.
I usually save all my stuff when I'm, doing the full leaves. But I use that on some project or so I don't have anymore. So I'm starting from scratch with my full leaves. So anyway. Anyway, that's my story.
And you're sticking to it. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
But so anyway, so we'll tomorrow we will make the little pocket.
yeah.
We'll
And
put it
maybe
in.
you'll find a little book.
Maybe I'll find a little book, and then we might go ahead and start this one.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
So,
So there.
and on this one I made a little book, but you can't lose this one because it's put in here.
It's
It's
tied
all
in. Yeah,
tied down.
right. It's tied
Tie
down
it
there.
down. Tie it down, people, and you won't lose it. But anyway, so
Okay. And Susan will be back.
yeah, she might not stink anymore too. So she might be okay.
She gets out of the shower, okay,
At
and
least we don't have smell-o-vision. We didn't have to smell her getting into the shower.
oh, don't talk to me. She's gonna pop in any
Oh, that's
second.
right. She's listening.
Yeah, she is.
So
Well,
you guys that got the kit, you have all these pieces, parts too. You got the parts to both of them, so don't forget. And it should be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yep. All right then. And thank you so much.
Oh, I hope I did a good job, and it was fun.
I bet you there was times where you were a substitute teacher, right?
I only did that for a very, very little bit because,
That must be intimidating.
well, I know I only subbed at the school where I had just taught for the last 20 years, and the
Oh,
kids were still assholes. So, I just, and anyway,
oh,
I
anyway.
didn't have to do it. Anyway,
So cool different types of journals that you guys can make. And yeah. Maybe.
right.
Well, no, I'm talking to myself now. All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Everybody stay cool, warm.
I'm going to go, good night, Rosemary.
Oh, Tahira just got here, girl. You guys, she makes really nice journals. Very, very nice journals. Um, so if you want to go support her and her channel, help her channel grow because she makes some cool stuff. Purewood Creations. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. And she kind of plays an instrument kind of nice too.
Oh, okay.
You're See, now I forget the instrument. You're a cellist, right?
Ooh, cellist. Very cool.
Yeah. She's with the well, I don't know if she is exclusive, but she does work with the orchestra up in Chicago.
Oh, that's serious stuff.
Is that what you are? A cellist? See, I forgot already.
Oh, thank you, Janice. Janice Glines put in
Yay!
a.
There you go. So go over there and subscribe to her,
Yes.
and there you go.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Good night, everybody. Yay!